But I must marry your betrothed.
Okay. Ogini, why are you like this?
GINA was there.
What? How did he find us?
I do not know.
Please, what does he want?
He asked me to stay away from you. And I want to ask, is that how arrogant he is?
Now you know the kind of person he is.
Honestly, if he continues like that, he will definitely land himself in trouble.
By the gods, he is going to walk into trouble very soon.
Assam. No. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Go and cook. Make something for us to eat. Oh?
I will. But please, do not let this man, Chijindu or whatever, to bother you.
No. Not at all. I am fine.
Now I am going to go in there and prepare something very nice for you.
Amobi, what is so important that you cannot discuss with me in front of the hut?
The discussion is for your ears alone.
Alright, it's just the both of us here. What is it?
The king has declared his interest in marrying Nwakego.
And how is that my business?
Ndo, you're not bothered that the king wants to take one of your numerous maidens?
No, I am not bothered. I have already had my way with Nwakego. She can go ahead and marry any man she wants.
I was thinking you will feel bad, so we'll find a way and pull her out from the king's hand.
I have never been interested in Nwakego. I was merely having fun.
I would have tried my luck. Yeah.
Amobi, are you stupid? No, is something wrong with you? You would have tried your luck with a maiden that was with me?
Ndo, you just said you were deceiving her. I should have treated her better.
Stop provoking me. Can't you see the timber and caliber of men that are interested in my vomit? Kings! And you opened your mouth wide to tell me that you would have tried your luck. What is that supposed to mean?
Chijindo, you have a very big problem.
The only problem I have right now is that my father has opened up to me on the reason why OGOSI should be my wife. She being my wife is connected to my greatness. I must make her my wife. That is the only problem I have right now.
She being your wife is connected to your greatness.
That's okay, wonderful.
Is only welcome.
This one you sent an urgent message, Your Majesty. I hope there is no problem.
It's only by my good friend there is no problem. I actually sent for you because I have finally decided to show you the maiden I want to make my wife.
Your Majesty, that's amazing. Oh,
Ibe!
Good news.
Ibe!
Your Majesty.
Come.
Ezekwe of Okwe Kingdom, may your reign continue to be great, my king.
It shall be well with you, Ibe. Call Nwakego for me.
At once, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. That's enough for Nanya. You can't look over the
Just come down, she will soon be here.
Hey.
And here she comes.
May you live long, Your Majesty.
How are you doing today?
I am fine, Your Majesty. Greetings, Ichie.
Greetings, my daughter. Your Majesty, I wanted to ask if she is beautiful. Because I know you have eyes for good things.
You may go now.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
It's okay. She is well received.
Now you can make your comments.
As I said before, Your Majesty, I know you have eyes for good things, and now you have proven it once again. So tell me, what is the next?
I want the process of the payment of our bride price to start immediately, and you are the one who will handle that.
Oh, there's no problem about that. But then, when will it happen?
Let us say before the end of next 4 AK market days, I want her to be here in my wife in official capacity.
4 market days. Your Majesty, consider it done. Consider it done. Okay. Long live Your Majesty.
Greetings, Udo, the great seer of our land.
May the peace of Udo, the supreme deity of Okwe Kingdom, dwell on you.
And also dwell on you. Thank you, Udo. So, to what do I owe this visit?
And I've been wondering how long it will take you to differentiate the tradition of men from the tradition of our people.
Udo, how do you mean?
Betrothing a maiden to a man at birth is the tradition of men and should not supersede the tradition of our people.
I still do not understand. I don't.
OGOSI should be allowed to marry any man of her choice.
Eh? Even as she's betrothed to my son?
What you did with OGOSI's father when she was born does not in any way supersede the true intention of marriage. Marriage is a choice, an agreement between two individuals. And at any point, these individuals start singing different tunes. Such marriage should not hold.
Udo, are you by any chance in support of the pronouncement of the king when he said OGOSI can go ahead and marry any man of her choice?
It is her choice to make, and no one must make it for her. Please stop your fight against her. Get another maiden for your son to marry. There are many beautiful maidens in our land. Choose one for your son. It must not be OGOSI.
That means if OGOSI can marry any other man, my son is included. I must fight this to the end. that greatness the seer of Orometiti talked about must be for my son. Mabo here, mona madu ri nketa na aje. Nketa nwura awu na aje kam na ekwu okwu ya. Mona madu yiri nketa nwura awu ya na aje.
What are you doing here?
Makigo, how could you? How could you betray our love to this extent?
Shh. Bring your voice down now. Do you want people to hear?
But you know I'm saying the truth.
What do you want?
Are you the one asking this question?
Yes. Because you have never been serious with me. It has always been OGOSI, the chosen one for you.
That does not rule out the fact that I love you.
I know you love me. But
the most important thing is that you know that I love you. And I'm not going to leave you for the king.
You didn't just say that.
I did, and I mean it.
But you have OGOSI. You're supposed to get married to her.
OGOSI and I are no longer together.
Eh?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's you that I want. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
It's not possible. The king is already making plans to pay my bride price.
Really?
Yes. And I've made up my mind to marry him.
Alright. If you must marry the king, you have to come to my hut for a discussion.
Come to your hut? I am not coming to
you. Listen to me. If you do not come to my hut for a discussion, I will walk to the king and I will tell him everything about our past. I'm sure you do not want me to do that. You have until sunset to come to my place, else I will go to the king and sing like a bird.
What is wrong with your head? Huh?
Something on my head.
Did anyone hit you on the head?
No.
Okay, let me go to the back of my hut and get you herb that can cure headache, okay?
No, stay with me.
It's just at the back of the hut.
My head
Obim.
is small. My head. Open my head.
Obim. 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 Obim.
It is true. The king wants to marry her. She's already living in the palace as we speak. But I'm sure the king has not touched her yet.
What next shall we do?
I invited her for a meeting with us.
Is she going to come? I mean, how sure are you that she will come?
I'm very sure, Father. The rest is left for you to handle.
It's okay. I will take it up from there when she comes.
I believe you know exactly what to do.
Yes, I do.
Anguleka, what did you do to her?
What did I do to who?
What did you do to Adannaya? Because she's dying at home, and I'm sure you have a hand in it.
Here I was thinking you had something better to say. Something important. And you walk in here and tell me about Adannaya. You go up, Maka.
Hey! Don't even try it. Is something wrong with you? I'm telling you that Adannaya is dying and you have a hand in it. You want to go back to work. Are you mad?
Odinaka, you can speak to me in the tune that pleases you. No problem. You can actually speak to me in the language that you deem fit. It's still fine. It's so bad. But you lifting a finger against me, I will not tolerate that. And let me tell you real quick that I am so mad. I am pissed at you. I am doing everything I can to put you and I behind me. So you will not walk in here and dare to remind me what I am trying to forget.
Maybe you did not understand what I was trying to say. But I'm going to say it again. What did you do to Adannaya? Because she's dying at home.
Well, perhaps the gods decided to fight my cause. So if Adannaya is dying, let us just say that the gods have decided to pay her back in her own coin.
Now you listen, let me tell you. If something happens to the love of my life, if a single thing happened to her, I will make sure that you're banished from this land. Rubbish.
Once again, I welcome you to my hut.
I will appreciate it if you go straight to the point. I do not want the king to start looking for me in the palace.
You are not in charge of proceeding here, so mind how you speak.
I never said that I am in charge.
Then mind how you speak.
Onyenze, please. I do not want them to start looking for me at the palace. So please go straight to the point.
You are very, very stupid for repeating that.
Well, it's obvious you do not have anything to say to me.
If you dare step an inch from this hut, I will tell the king everything we have done. I would even go as far as telling him the ones we didn't do. Try me and see.
Stop here!
Sofokwe, what is the matter?
She's evil and she must die.
What did she do?
She killed the love of my life for no reason.
What? Is it true?
No, I swear by the gods. I am not responsible for her death. I did not do anything to her.
Liar! Liar, you threatened to kill her and she's dead now. So please, God, step out of the way. Let justice be done to her.
I will not allow you to touch her. She ran to the palace, so you must respect the king and the throne.
But she has nothing to do with the king, so step away.
It has a lot to do with the king. Palace is for safety until she is found guilty.
But she killed her. She's guilty.
And we have to take her to the king for investigation, and until that is done, you will have to keep your vengeance.
This woman is evil.
This woman is evil. She's
not innocent. Allow us to do justice to her. This woman is evil.
She deserves to die.
Yes. She deserves to die.
I will advise you go back home. I will get in touch with you after deliberating on this issue with the king.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
Let's go. We must get to you. We must get to you. You're evil.
Now that we have your attention, we can now commence with the discussion. What we want is simple. And if you accept to do our biddings, CHIBUIKE here will remain silent till the end of times.
What do you want? What do you want me to do?
Good. We want the king's head.
I don't understand. The king's what? Head?
The king's head.
Why would you want me to kill the king? Of all people, why me? How am I even going to do that?
It is left for you to do. A very simple task.
Very simple. Yes.
Hey! Okay, can I at least think about it?
There is nothing to think about.
No, CHIBUIKE. Allow her to go and think about it. My dear, you are free. Go and think about it. But have it at the back of your mind that you don't have all the time.
Did you kill Adanaya?
No, I did not.
Who killed her?
I don't know, my king. I don't know who killed her.
Was there ever a time you threatened to kill her?
Your Majesty, I was broken. I spoke out of anger. She took away the love of my life and he left me miserable.
Listen, I asked you a question and I need you to answer. Was there ever a time you threatened to kill her?
Yes, it was not intentional. I only spoke as a broken maiden.
You see why I always advise people not to speak when they are angry? Because majority of the things we say when we are angry do not reflect the true intent of our hearts. And because words are powerful, they will not come back once spoken without accomplishments.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Majesty. Please forgive me.
Like I told the youths, everything will be investigated. And if it turns out you killed her, you will pay the price. The price for murder is death.
Your Majesty, please. Can she at least stay in the palace? At least to keep the eyes of the angry youths off her, pending when the investigation is concluded. Please.
If that is what you want.
Yes, Your Majesty.
She can stay.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you. May you live long, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Let me hear your decisions.
I will do it.
Good. Very good. You will not regret working for me.
I am not working for you, Onyenze. I am only protecting my interest.
Well, anyhow you choose to look at it, it's okay by me. I'll be right back. Take it. Take it now. Add this to his food morning and night. By the fourth day, he must have been a dead man. Yeah, don't give me that look. Don't.
The life of the king have been threatened. Who's the enemy to the throne?
I ain't got it. I ain't got the cake. Because you can't hold the campo. I ain't got the kitchen. You share that good now. We shall live, and our children shall live too. You see? As we share this cola in unity, may it nourish our blood and our body. You see? So that as we eat it, we will not eat condemnation. You see? This we pray through Nino and Diana. You see? Gina, take it. Take cola.
Because I watch
Uchenna, I want to offer you money so that you can take your eyes and your mind off Ogosi. Like you already know, she is betrothed to my son, Chijendo here. And whatever you are doing with her will definitely amount to nothing.
Since you already know that whatever I am doing with her amounts to nothing, why are you this bothered?
You don't speak to my father like that, you son of a cow!
Chijendo, calm down. Let me handle it. Calm down.
Father, I hate it when children of the poor speak without respect.
Calm down. I will handle it. Uchenna, back to my offer. Name your price, and I'll pay you double.
I do not need your money.
Then you leave me with no choice than to come very hard on you.
Is that all you have to say? Are we done? I beg to take my leave.
He is so full of himself. But I promise, Father, I will make him go down on his knees and beg for forgiveness.
From what I see, that young man is brave. And he is not the type you go to unprepared. If not, he will mess you up.
Fezudo, the great seer of my land, to tell me that the enemy is within. It simply means the enemy is already here. Who is this enemy?
What do they want?
Obim, can we forget about Chijindu and his father, please?
Nkem, I am not thinking about them. I just want to know what you people discussed.
They offered me money to walk away from you.
What?
Yes. But you have nothing to worry about. Okay?
Who does Chijindu and his father think they are? No, I want to understand it like some kind of gods that rule over the affairs of others.
I already knew they were going to come up with such idea. I was prepared for them. You have nothing to worry about, like I said. Just go.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Nana, how are you?
I am fine, Your Majesty.
What is it?
Food is ready, Your Majesty.
I wanted to summon all the people that live in this palace. Let them come here. I want to hold an important discussion with all of them.
Okay, Your Majesty.
Treat this as urgent.
Your Majesty.
So, Ogosi did not believe me when I told her that I'm innocent. She wants to take Odinaka to Ozudu to find out if I have a hand in Adanaya's death. Fine. Perfect. Let them go. My hands are clean. And I know that the gods will vindicate me I know I spoke out of anger, but I cannot kill Adanaya. She's my best friend. Gods of our land, please fight for me. Please.
Who amongst you came into this palace with the sole intention of killing me?
Not me, Your Majesty.
Of course, I know it's not you. Let others speak.
I am not the one, Your Majesty. It can never be me, Your Majesty.
Neither will I ever harbor such thing in my heart, Your Majesty.
I know. I know that the one who is planning this level of evil will never own up to it. But I just want us to know, any attempt to end my life is one and the same as somebody committing suicide. The penalty for such act is death. Leave my side, all of you.
The life of the king have been threatened. Who's the enemy to the throne? But they don't know the gods are always with the king. The life of the king have been threatened. Who want him down? Enemies of the throne. The gods are watching.
Why do I feel I've wasted my time thinking of how to smuggle you into the palace?
Oh, why are you saying something like this? I know you made me work at the palace so that I'll be providing you with informations.
Now, what important information do you feel you have for me?
The king summoned everybody in the palace. He suspects that someone wants to kill him. Yes.
Did he mention names?
No, he did not.
That man is very smart and we must move fast.
So, what do we do now?
You will follow me to my hut. I am going to give you the poisonous knife of Akagbe people. Cut him with the knife and he will be poisoned and will die instantly.
Did you just say Akagbe people? I know about that knife.
Very good.
But it's rare to find. How did you find it?
I am Chijendo. Let's go.
The life of the king have been threatened. Who's the enemy to the throne? But they don't know the gods are always with the king. The life of the king have been threatened. Who want him down?
May you live long, Your Majesty.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, Your Majesty.
Good.
Your Majesty, I discovered you did not eat your food.
That is because I lost appetite for food.
Okay. Can I bring it now?
Not now. No.
Your Majesty, I hope all is well.
All is well. But I would love to be left alone.
What has come over you, OGOSI? Why do you speak with so much disrespect?
Do you have any respect for yourself when you decided to act like a child by bribing my man? Do you?
Ah. Is that what that son of a nobody told you?
Chijendo, you can go ahead and bribe anyone and everyone in this village, but certainly not my man.
It is just a matter of time, and he will leave you. Every man has a price, including that poor Uchenna.
Bianwokim, Let me ask you a simple question. Who do you think you are?
It is very simple. I am Chijindu, the only son of the richest man of Okwe, Oputa Ifadi. That is who I am.
You are so empty. So empty that the only thing you have and believe in is your father's wealth, family money. But I pity you, my dear. Because very soon, it will be so clear. It won't be too late for you.
There is something enticing about this beautiful maiden of Okwe. I'm sure that is why the seer of Orometiti chose her for me. And I must have her. Yes, I must have her.
Wakego, tell me why you are here.
Onyenze, the king has refused to eat the poisoned food.
Why?
I don't know.
Then keep trying. You keep trying until he eats it.
Onyenze, each time I give the king the poisoned food, something will happen and make him not to eat the food.
Wakego, you have to stop coming here with tales of failure. You have to go back and keep trying. Keep trying until he eats it. Eh?
Onyenze.
Except you want to ruin what is left of your reputation. Do this job and do not disturb me again.
Onyenze. Hey.
If you move, I will cut off your head.
Greetings, my king.
So you are the one who wants me dead?
Dead? No, your majesty.
How dare you lie to the king? Speak!
I don't want you dead, your majesty.
What are you doing with a knife?
Knife? This knife is meant for protection.
Liar.
I use it to protect myself and also to protect you, my king, and these guards.
You're a liar. You are a disgrace. You are not even a good liar. Listen to the kind of rubbish you are vomiting from your mouth.
Your majesty.
Shut up. Even. Nana.
Your majesty.
Take this fool out of this palace.
Your majesty, invaders may attack you.
Shut up!
No. I am the only good person in this place, your majesty. I'm innocent.
Move.
I am innocent.
Shut up! Come on, move. I'll cut off your head.
Your majesty, I am the good person here.
Shut up! Ezodo, the great seer of my land. Now I understand what you mean by there is an enemy within.
The life of the king have been threatened. Who want him down? Hey, enemies of the throne. Because I watch it.
Angole.
Ogini! Odnaka Ogini, what is it?
Angole.
What is it?
Angole, listen to me. Stay away from Madame here. Are you hearing me? She's carrying my child, and there's nothing anyone is going to do about it. And that includes you.
Can you hear how shameless you sound? Odnaka, you should be ashamed of yourself.
And I'm not ashamed. If there's anyone that should be ashamed here, that person should be
On
you.
the contrary, you should be the one should be ashamed of yourself for not being able to be in control of your manhood. Yes, if you go in characha, you lost your sense of humor. You lost your sense of control. Is it not?
Angole, I will not have you talk to me in that manner.
Odinaka, I will speak to you anyhow I deem fit. Yes, you have no honor. You have lost it all. Yes, I should blame myself. What was I thinking? I brought her to your place for a visit, and this is what I get. Odinaka, you are shameless. You have lost your honor. You have lost your respect for me. So I will talk to you as I deem fit.
If I were you, I'll be busy looking for what made me to go for Adanaya.
Who? I don't have to go looking for it. I already know what it is. She's a woman, light-skinned. So you lost your senses. Your third leg could not think anymore. That is what it is. I don't have to go looking for it, Odinaka.
I came here to warn you. Stay very far away from Adanaya. We are getting married very soon.
Lies. Odinaka, when I told you that I will go to any length to prove my love for you, I meant it. And by the gods, no maiden of Okwe land will marry you. If that maiden is not a Wulika.
This is the last time I will warn you. The very last time I am going to warn you. Try confront her again and you have me to contend with. Nonsense. Even if I cry from now till tomorrow, it is not going to change anything. I swear with everything I hold sacred, I will avenge the death of Adanaya. Angry threatened to kill her, and she went ahead to make good of her threat. Yet nobody is seeing that. But I will follow OGOSI to UGEZU.J.UGEZU, as she said, to clear my doubt first.
I can see you're stubborn, but you're going to feel the hard way. Are you ready to talk now?
There is nothing to talk about. There is nothing else to say. Nothing.
Then you will leave us no choice than to kill you.
I already embraced death the moment I accept to kill the king.
Look at me here. Who sent you to kill the king? Talk!
I'm not going to tell you anything. You will not get any name from my mouth.
Speak! Speak!
I said I'm not saying anything. Nobody sent me.
I think you're a hard man, but we will break you. We are going to break you. We have to let him be. We're going to come back, and by the time we're back, you must have had something to tell us.
There is nothing you will hear from my mouth.
We are still playing with leaves. Soon, we'll set you ablaze. I assure you that.
I'm not afraid of death.
By the time we come back, you will have something to tell us.
We won't get anything from me. Let's go. Yes. I know you will come for my aid. I know you will never abandon me here.
I am sorry.
Sorry? Sorry for what? Why are you sorry? Untie me, please. Untie me.
If I allow you to leave, they will break you and you will tell the king who sent you.
No. They have tried all they could. I did not mention any name, and I won't mention any name. It's a promise.
Are you sure?
I know the act of this game. I am sure. Trust me. Untie me and I'll still kill the king for you. Please. Yes. You can trust me. I know you will never abandon me.
Ah! Life of the king have been threatened. Who's the enemy to the throne? But they don't know. The gods are always with the king. The life of the king have been threatened. Who want him down? Hey, enemies of the throne. The gods are watching. Somebody.
No one killed her.
So why did she die like that?
It was her time to die, and she died.
I was told by my father that the people of Okwe enjoy long life. And in recent time, we've never experienced such sudden death. Why would she die just like that?
Adana took an oath from the circle of powerful but unseen beautiful maidens of the night before she came to this world.
So, does that mean she was cursed from birth?
If that is your interpretation of what I'm saying, I do not have a problem with that. But having taken that oath, it means she must leave this earth once she finds love.
Your Majesty. May you live long, Your Majesty.
The beautiful one.
Your Majesty, your dry meat is ready.
Good. I will eat later.
Your Majesty. I discovered you don't like eating my food. Why?
How can you say that? Not really, that's not possible.
Your Majesty, I prepared this meat myself. I took time and prepared it.
I know, and that is why I said that I will eat later.
Your Majesty.
What is it?
Your Majesty, it appears you do not like me.
How can you actually say this? I don't like you and I'm making all these efforts to make you my wife?
Then let me get you the dry meat, Your Majesty. You need to eat something.
I will eat. But it is not now. I will eat later. You shouldn't have a problem with that.
I don't.
I will eat later.
Okay, just let me know when you want to.
I will. Surely I will.
Long live Your Majesty.
It's a problem.
I beg to take my leave, Your Majesty.
It's all right. Yeah. Very beautiful indeed.
Now that you already know what killed Adanaya, you have to go and apologize to Anwari.
Will she listen to me after everything I did to her?
You have to do the talking first.
Okay. Thank you so much, OGOSI. I really appreciate everything.
You have nothing to worry about.
Has he said anything meaningful? I ask the question, has he said anything meaningful?
Your Majesty, he is dead.
What? How? We made him dead, Your Majesty. We believe he was strangled to death.
Strangled to death?
By who?
Your Majesty, it's obviously clear that the person whom he worked for didn't want him to mention names, so we suspect he was the one who killed him.
This is unbelievable. How can anyone move into the forest of the king and strangle a royal prisoner? Who could that be?
We're still trying to unravel that, Your Majesty.
Odnaka, get out of my way!
Angolika, please. Please wait. Please. I want us to talk.
We have nothing to talk about. Inugo?
Please, calm down. Just hear me out, Angolika, please. Please, I am sorry for everything. I'm sorry I left you. I'm sorry I accused you wrongly over the death of Adam Naya. Please, forgive me. I'm sorry about everything.
Ikusigo? Are you done?
Yes, please forgive me, please.
Listen to me. I am going to say this, and I'll say it just once. Because I would not like you stopping me on my way again. The gods bear me witness that I do not hold any grudge against you. Are we clear?
Yes, but please now wait. Please. Anyway, first of all, thank you so much for forgiving me. Can we please reconnect again? Please.
You are a madman! Anofia! You are wicked, Odnaka. What do you take me for? A fool? You think me a hopeless maiden who will sit in her father's hut and wait for you to be done whatever you were doing with your life? Listen, I will not warn you again. I am not going to have anything to do with you again. I let you once and you hurt me. It will not happen again. So please, I beg of you, by the gods, in whatever it is that you respect, leave me alone. Get out.
Angolika, please wait now. Angolika. Angolika, please. You know it wasn't intentional.
Yes. Any news?
Yes. He has concluded arrangement to marry her.
What? Are you sure?
Very sure.
All right, you can go.
Thank you.
No. Never. I will fight until they are separated.
What did she say to you?
She said she has forgiven me, but she will never have anything to do with me again.
Odinaka, you hurt her so much. You did.
Yes, I know. But I've asked her for forgiveness.
She's just scared of being hurt again.
Ogosi, please, I need you to help me to talk to her.
What? No, I don't think that's a wonderful idea. Look, Adinaka, you are a man. I'm of the opinion that you do this yourself.
From what I saw, she has cancelled me out of her life. I just need someone to soften her heart for me. And the only person that can do that is you. Please. Biko, please.
Chijindu, why are you looking this way?
That son of a nobody, that fool, has concluded plans to marry Ogosi.
Why is it taking that young man time to understand that Ogosi belongs to you?
I just want to strangle him by my hands.
He will definitely die if he does not stay away from Ogosi.
Father, please, let me pay him a visit of death.
Let me do the visiting.
You?
Yes.
Are you sure you can handle this?
My visit is not going to be a visit of death. But if he fails to stay away from Ogosi, we will invoke this visit of death.
The life of the king have been threatened. Who's the enemy to the throne? But they don't know the gods are always with the king. The life of the king have been threatened. Who want him down? Hey, enemies of the throne. The gods are watching. Somebody.
Your Majesty, I came to tell you that I have concluded arrangement on your marriage with Nwakego. The only thing remaining is for you to give the go-ahead order, and I will go and marry her for you. Your Majesty.
It is actually very pleasing to find out you can pull this through within such a short period of time.
Your Majesty, I can do anything to please my king, and that includes making a slow process to have accelerated movement.
Okay then, I am thinking that the next Eke Market day is perfect.
Good. As it pleases my king.
You will go?
I will go. Anytime at all, I am there for you.
It's only the welcome.
Your Majesty.
It's been money.
Nwakego, start talking.
I will talk.
Start talking.
The king has refused to eat my food.
Why? Does it mean he is now aware that you poison his food?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know what? I don't think I have much time to waste anymore. We're going to deal with this matter in this way. Take.
Hey.
Take it.
Yeah.
You are wasting my time. You are wasting my precious time here, Nwakego. Take this knife.
Knife.
This is a poisoned knife. All you need to do is cut him.
Hi.
Just give him a cut, any part of his body, and watch him start decaying before cock crow at dawn. Take it. Take it! Good girl.
I don't want to have this conversation, Ogosi.
We're already on it, and we need to finish this.
Odinaka hurt me badly. He made a fool of me because I was in love with him. So what is there to discuss?
Everything you're saying is the truth. And you have every right to be angry. But the truth is, this man is sorry. He has apologized and I expect you to please forgive him.
Did he not tell you that I've forgiven him?
He told me.
Then why are you pleading on his behalf?
He wants you back in his life.
What did you say?
Odinaka needs you back.
What did you say? He sees me as a human without emotions. He sees me as a second option when the first one is not available. Is that it? I have moved on. Let him do same. Ogosi, tell Odinaka to do same.
You know, I was expecting you to just listen to me. Just listen to me.
I wish I could. But I have a question for you. If Adanaya was still alive, if she was still breathing, would he have come for me?
Your Majesty. What is she up to?
She is working with Nzokunka to eliminate you.
What?
Yes,
that's not possible.
Your Majesty, I followed her up. I am very sure of what I'm saying. She was asked to poison your food. But it appears for some time now you have refused to eat her food, so they resorted to stabbing you with a poisoned knife.
Yeah. GINA. The great seer of my land. Now I understand exactly what you were saying. Ha!
Your Majesty. May you live long, Your Majesty.
How are you doing today?
I am fine, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I prepared a very delicious food for you. Trust me, you've not had anything close to this food I made. I am very sure you will like it. Do I serve it now?
Does it occur to you there are so many things that are more important than food?
Oh, Your Majesty, I don't understand.
Mwakego, you are partnering with Nzokunka and the son to kill me.
Huh? Me? May the gods forbid. I can't do a thing like that, Your Majesty. I can't. I'm not working with anybody. I'm
Shall
not.
soon find out. Step back. Step back!
You don't have...
What is this for?
This is just for protection. Your Majesty, it's for protection, Your Majesty.
Protection from what and what?
I don't know. But it's not what you think, Your Majesty. Your Majesty is not what you think. I can explain. Honestly, I can explain.
Explain to the king. Can you allow Ibe to make a cut on your body with this knife?
Mbano, Your Majesty. Mbano. But I can explain. Honestly, I can explain.
Ibe, you know what to do.
Stand up.
I can explain.
Stand! Move.
Your Majesty. It's not what...
Ibe and then Nana, you have done well. Nzokunka, I want to ask you a very simple question. I said for you when the sun was still up in the sky and you decided to arrive at night. That's not my problem. What is my offense that you want me dead?
you stood in the way of our tradition. You turned it upside down because I'm involved.
That is where you got it all wrong. When it comes to marriage, the people that are involved in that marriage must have an agreement before there could be any marriage.
But we are their parents and we have that agreement on their behalf.
Whatever thing you agreed for little children that have no say cannot be binding on them. They have a say in who they spend the rest of their lives with.
But that is our tradition. We don't need their permission to get them married.
I have educated you on marriage before. It appears to me that you didn't understand that, but I am going to educate you again. Tradition is made for humans, not humans for tradition. That is to say, tradition is there to serve our purpose, not us serving the purpose of tradition. And there are so many parts of our tradition that needs to be adjusted. That is what I have done with the help of UGEZU.J.UGEZU, the great seer of our land.
The king is right, and I completely agree with you.
Oh, shut up.
Don't tell me to keep quiet.
You have to keep quiet.
Don't tell me to keep.
You don't talk when men like us are talking.
You don't have any right to shut him up.
Tell him.
He is not just a great man of our kingdom, he is an onion. You should not shut an onion up. I called you here for something very sacred, and I am going to proceed with that immediately. On the sacredness of our journey, the Mother Earth, the supreme power, I hereby exercise my power as the king. Nzopunka, you and your son are here banished from Okwe Kingdom. If you elect to stay back in Okwe, after this banishment, may Ajani rise against you.
Hey, Oyeze, undo what you just did now. Undo it. Who was here?
I did not just do anything. I did what I did in connection with Ajani. You are banished from this land on the sacredness of Ajani, and it is irrevocable. Hey,
Please, Onyeze, please, forgive me. I didn't stop when I was supposed to stop. I made mistake. I'm human. Please, I beg for your forgiveness. Please, Onyeze, please help us beg him. Please.
Talk to your father.
Please.
When men fail to stop where they are supposed to stop, forces mightier than them will always stop them. And when they are stopped in a very brutal way.
Please. I'm just a young man.
I am done with them. Ibe, you may not even escort them. But if they fail to leave Okwe on their own, if you will decide to spend additional night in Okwe Kingdom and not leave, then you will discover why other kingdoms will always come to Okwe to connect to the Ajani through our own.
Please.
Don't forget the good old days we had together.
Yes, please. I'm just a young man and I make mistakes. Please, have mercy, please.
The life of the king have been threatened. Who's the enemy to the throne? But they don't know the gods are always with the king. The life of the king have been threatened. Who want him down? Enemies of the throne, the gods are